push'is ülesse. Et sa oleks saanud kas nulliga või
sellel hetkel, kui sa kirjutasid, oli see mega miinuses, ma vaatasin.
Mida sa nalja ajad, ma kuradi jälgisin marketit.
Võib-olla oli nullis, ma ei mäleta. Võib-olla oli nullis, võib-olla oli miinuses.
Just, et ta oligi break even ja nii kui ma ütlesin, ma sulgesin ära. Peale seda, kui mina ütlesin, ma sulgesin, see asi pani järgmised 15 minti üles.
Okay, we are live by the way.
Et telefonil on vaja ligidal olla, mitte ära unustada enne.
Complain in English now.
Käid tee süli mulle.
Okay, guys, we are live.
Hello. Good morning. How are you, beautiful people?
Let's see. I will listen if your voice is also coming through.
What?
Okay, guys.
My voice is not.
Oh, this is a little bit high.
Good morning. How are you, beautiful people?
Okay, going through well. So beautiful. We are live.
Awesome.
We are live, and we had a beautiful day yesterday. So Antty did some. What did you do, Antty?
Now we had a beautiful day until this company decided to tweet and fucked up markets.
Okay, so
Yeah. So let's break down some of the yesterday's trades.
yeah.
Let's start with GBP NCD. This actually technically was a winning trade, but somehow Kent got stop loss hit with the spread. I don't know how, but probably because it was the daily moving over to the new day, so maybe the spread was higher, maybe a millisecond, I don't know. But anyway, this GBP NCD trade went into SL, should have been a TP. I exited last night a little bit above the break even because I didn't want to keep it open overnight. Then I had a GBP USD, and this is what I mean. Look at this. My entry was actually this over here when this black candle broke the previous structure slightly, and I was already running in profit. And then this pumpkin decided to tweet that he's gonna bomb again any boat that is going to be attacked in Hormuz, and straight into stop loss, basically wicked myself out, and then came back into an entry, and now but still GBP USD is consolidating, but we will come back to this. Then we had also what we had.
By the way, Antty, in your right corner, the box was supposed to show the numbers, showing also a little bit of some black edge in there. You can.
It's the trading view. Yeah. My window is slightly too big. Yep, now it's better. So coming back to GBP CAD, that was a beautiful trade. We entered from here. Our TP was here, and it was basically point on, exit, and then again, as you can see.
Antty, just quickly also look at the gold chart right now in 30 minutes. It went through like a liquidity zone from the bullish one, and right now falling, went just through, just in case if you did not check it.
So gold is right now in a little bit in a difficult spot, because here is a very strong support, as you can see. We're still sitting inside this 1 hour bullish order block. The candle is not closed yet, so this is not taken out yet. It has a potential to go back up, but at the same time, 15 minutes same, 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour is beautiful. Let me see what the 4 hour look like. On 4 hour, what I would like to actually see is that this area is being broken, and then once it breaks it from the retest, I want to sell, because yesterday we also entered a little bit too early. We didn't wait for the for the market structure shift confirmation, and we just entered, and then we got pretty much fucked up. So I want to take cautiously on gold today. So let's wait for this market structure to be broken or shifted, and then we can enter. Now, getting back to GBP CAD, that was one really beautiful trade. It basically broke this area, took out the first imminent liquidity, retraced back into our entry, and then took out the outside liquidity over here. And then obviously Pumpkin tweeted, made a huge spike up, and then started to melt again.
Pumpkin.
I think we are now a little bit late for TPP CAD. Actually, this would have been a beautiful trade over here, because actually not this one, but the previous candle, it closed through this structure, and that would have been a nice trade opportunity for us. We could even move it a little bit higher into these body candles. As soon as it broke, we should have had entered, but we are like, yeah, a little bit late. You wanted to say something?
No. No, go on. Go on. With
Okay,
the analysis.
So, yeah, GBP CAD would have been really nice, actually, when I'm looking. And then we didn't take anything else. Gold, we did take gold. Gold, we were here in sell, actually. We were here. I think. Where was our entry? Yeah, our entry was somewhere here. I think this one. Yeah, we sold because it broke the structure, but then instantly got pushed back up, and our stop loss was around here. And it actually came back into our entry, and I was really happy because I put it like this, because it basically engulfed this candle over here, and I was expecting that, okay, New York will take out the London highs and then come back down. And once the candle closed like this, I was like, oh yes, nice, now we are going.
By the way, gold went through the last low also in 15-minute chart.
Well, we're still waiting, because we want to break this low over here, which is around 4,110. And once it breaks it, it needs to retest, and then we can. That would be really clean. But yeah, coming back to this yesterday trade, then again, Trump tweeted, gold pushed higher. And the reason why I was selling over here is that on 4 hourly, no, not 4 hourly. Let me see. Here was this one key area that I had drawn out like many weeks ago. Like, if you can see this box that I drew. So this is a significant area where the price have been rejected multiple times. It has acted as a support and resistance. And then I saw, okay, price came, got the first rejection. Got the first rejection candle. And then I was expecting, okay, most likely it's going to go up again, fake out, and then come back down. So that's why I went into sells from 15-minute. Basically, this candle closure was for me that it's a confirmation that this pin bar. And I exited before the market closed. And yeah, so gold is right now pushing down. Let me mark out also some key areas on this chart. So how much was your yesterday's total loss?
I'm gonna come into that in a moment. And I'm gonna check it out in a bit. So gold seems to be dropping right now quite well.
Mm-hmm.
And that would be very cool when it would drop much more.
Yeah, I think it actually can because it took out a significant high. And we can actually potentially see, because also we are not, it's not confirmed that we are back in a bullish trend, because if you look in the bigger scale, we have been coming down. This is all downtrend starting from when. That's oh my god. Yeah, we have
Anyway,
been coming.
I was actually scalping a little bit from the gold. Now also I just went out right now with this candle. It probably is gonna drop more, but just in case I went out, you know. So when I told you to look, when it went through the first liquidity zone, then I sell from 4116. I sell, so I get 150 pips approximately. But it seems that it's falling more. It seems that it's falling more. So
Where did you sell? 120. Where did you sell?
116. 4116.2.
Okay. So you actually started to you entered in the market basically when London opened.
When we were yeah, exactly, when we were coming live and we were talking about it. When I show you this and you say that we want to watch a little bit more, then that's the moment when I click. Okay. So, but this is like, it's not a good way of trading like this, because this eventually is a very risky trade when we don't have a confirmation. I just scalp it from the momentum.
I mean, there. If we would be behind the computer maybe 15 minutes earlier, we would have catched the trade over here.
Also, yes, absolutely, I agree.
Okay, more than 15 minutes. Let's say, 2 p.m. like 1 hour 15 minutes ago.
But now, Antty, I think is like, if it's gonna retrace again, is like little bit. If it's gonna go a little bit up, let's say in the same zone more or less, and starts falling again, I would short it again. Like if it would go 100 pips, more or less 100 pips higher, or maybe not even that.
Exactly.
But anyway, that's good. So you were asking how much I was losing yesterday. So today I already win $12 from my small $200 account. So today day is actually done in the first minutes when we are live. That's good. That's good. So percentage is in place. I did actually something stupid as well. I click accidentally wrong pair when I put the gold order in. So I didn't see that it's open, and it's right now it's GBP NCD, and I put also short in this, but with a very very short, like it's 0.01 lot, so it's like extremely low. So I left it in right now. Left it in until it's gonna go back to positive. I just put that stop losses on it also. Okay.
So what currency pair did you trade?
Well, I wanted to sell gold, but I had in the shortcut, it was open, the GBP NCD, and first I click, I was like, okay, now it's going into momentum. I put, and then it's like I went into short in GBP NCD. It's right now like 20 cents in a minus for me, so it's not a big deal, but I did like a silly thing, you know, because I'm doing the trades with a phone. Yeah. That's me. Anyway, let's do it like this. Also, we have some people want it all. Some people are live, and let's invite some more people live. So what we are by the way looking right now, what we would want to get besides the gold. Have you looked something? Because when the gold is now, it seems that it's going exactly back in there, more or less where was my entry. So I go from what was that now? 4116
So,
before.
if we come into our technical analysis on gold in a bigger picture, so we're technically still in downtrend, and right now kind of consolidating inside this range. So the upper side is 4,200 ish. So when we break to 4,200, then we can aim towards 375, 380. That's kind of the range that I see. But right now we haven't went there, and I don't think that we will go there like instantly. So I'm expecting some sort of a retracement, because yesterday it took out a lot of liquidity. Also, I mean, this whole week it took out a lot of resting liquidity, and as you can see over here, we have this 4-hour candle. I would like to see how it's gonna close. Basically, this area over here. I can also move this over here. So I want to see, but that's like 1 hour 42 minutes. Let me see how it's gonna look on futures, 3 hours. And by the way, on this 4-hour futures chart, let me make it a little bit thinner. So on 4-hour futures chart, this actually gave me an idea that we are going to go lower, because on 4-hourly here it's much more cleaner, like chart, so to speak. So you can see here was a lot of like not a lot, but here is a supply area, the 4-hour wicks, the very strong resistance. It literally wicked in, 4-hour closed bearish, and then I knew, okay, now we're gonna go lower. So we could potentially see the gold coming into this on futures chart. That's 4,087. What it's gonna look here, basically kind of the same area. So that's about 200 pips that we can potentially catch, or even more. Let's see if this area doesn't hold, then we can come lower over here. Let me delete some of the stuff over here as well. And so 15-minute closed very nicely. I would like to see some retracement, but okay, we actually broke the structure.
You break a structure with what?
I mean, on a smaller time frame, we actually broke the structure.
For gold?
So, yeah. So, I would like to ideally get in around 4115-ish area. But again, 30 minutes haven't closed yet. Let's check also in the meantime some other pairs. JVP CAD. Yeah, indicator also gave a signal. JPY. So NZD starts to push today. So it finally broke the trend line that was stopping it. GU is still in the range, consolidating.
Some people want it all. Nothing at all. I got you, baby. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Okay, doesn't seem that the gold really is going up, back up, but I still got a very good trade before.
That's him.
Lucky bastard. Let's see. If it ain't you, baby, and I got you, baby.
Kent, I have a question for you.
Ask.
What trades is easier for you to take? Long positions or short positions?
Okay, that's a good question because like I'm not really right the person to answer because I liquidated my accounts too much in the past. What I have noticed is definitely short positions always moving way faster. How is this saying that you're going up from the stairs and down with the elevator or something?
Yeah.
So, but and it's kind of how it is. So it's like I like that these trades are like they're going through very fast when it's drop. So climbing is taking like a long time. But I have definitely won more from the bullish trends than from the bearish.
Okay.
Why are you asking?
I want to show you something. This is something that I learned also from.
In that sense, like I mean, like the short trades in that sense is easy. Like when you're trading on a momentum, like I did before. If it doesn't go in that direction, it's not gonna normally like it's very rarely when it starts running in opposite direction in a massive momentum. So it only goes in one way, and if it doesn't go, it doesn't go, you know, and then you're gonna kind of see it.
So I want to show you something.
Yeah.
So this, for example, is USD CHF, right?
Yeah.
And let's say market comes here. Where the market is going to go, up or down?
Wait. I'm gonna put the bigger screen. Okay, show me again.
So this is USD CHF. Where the market is going to go, up or down?
Right now it's going up.
You think from here it goes back up or it goes back down?
What is the like what time frame you're meaning? I mean, like overall trend, I see a big time frame is up. Like there is higher highs and higher lows. Like
Okay.
if you're taking like,
would you start to look here buys or sells?
I would look for the
position?
buys.
Okay. Now, because here is this previous highs, right? And the price is coming.
You mean that, in that sense, like, okay, so it's like head and
No.
shoulders.
No, I don't even mean head and shoulders. I mean just market structure. So when the price breaks up, very often comes and retests it, and you go into long over here, right?
Okay.
Basically, the first candle that closes up, we can now enter basically in the market. Now, but at the same time, if I flip it, it's exactly the same thing. You see? Price. Now, a lot of people, for example, for me also, I'm sometimes confused because I'm better on sells than I'm in buys.
Okay.
I mean, I can analyze and take much better trades if it's a sell setup and not so good when it's a buy setup.
Yeah.
So to kind of trick your brain, you can flip the charts and draw out exactly the same areas, because sometimes a lot of people, they think, like, let's say, oh, the price has already come back so much, it's a bottom, now I can go into buy. And they get stopped out, because what happens after? This fucking replay button is here. What happens after? It drops, or I mean, it pumps. You see? So if you're on a Mac, you can click Option I and you can flip the charts. And actually, I have like everything. Actually, it doesn't matter. I have also a template where every candle is just completely black, so I don't have any bias. But already this chart is basically the same. I have just a little bit lighter candles and then a dark candle. But basically, yeah, if you cannot decide or you cannot analyze well enough, then you can actually do something like this that you do. I have like two charts, let's say, and I take again USD CHF, and from here, why it's all black. Oh, that's not black. What the fuck is this? Ah, wait, I know, because of my indicator. So you can flip it up like this, and you can do exactly the same kind of analysis, but you can activate your both sides of the brain, because this is something that the guys also taught me when I was working through AstroFX course.
Yeah.
Is that you can basically activate both of your hemispheres or trick your brain.
Yeah.
So if you cannot, because you should know what trades do you do better, either short or long, and then you can have always like two charts open, so you can draw your supply demand areas, support resistance areas, and based on that you can do the analysis. Because for me, sell is much more logical for me than the buys. And yeah, that's just a little bit like information that can
How
be
much
really
is your percentage this year, what you have made for your personal accounts and what you have made for your let's call it collective accounts then?
I have let me see, it should be a little bit above 100% this year. I took loss yesterday also. I took 1.5% total loss, because also I got the sell from the higher on a gold, so that recovered some of my losses. But still, yeah, yesterday was just a little bit unfortunate because of Trump decided to tweet. And I also think that was just a fake push just to grab some more liquidity. Yeah, price seems that it's not retracing right now. Yeah. It didn't come high enough. I wanted to sell 115. But again,
You mean right now with the gold?
yeah, I wanted it to retrace a little bit. But again, it can retrace. I mean,
it's probably gonna as well.
like 100 is definitely a.
Or it might be it's gonna go until the next block also right now. Right now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, 100 is a key level. So
this is the place where I went out before right now.
But again, I don't want to rush because yesterday we rushed, we got fucked. So it would be really, really nice if it comes into 92 and then retraces into some, again, back into this area or into an order block, because again, market usually goes in waves. So if it can come up somewhere here, would be really nice sell. But let's see. 30 minutes is also closed. It actually goes through the structure, which is good. So we can expect some more.
But right now, the perfect for a call to short would be like about 411, 4115, something like that, or what?
I mean, that's the previous structure. But what we can see here, we have an order block above at 4,130. That's also a key area that I've marked out previously. So call usually trades between the.
But how are you usually doing? Are you making one order from one just block, or like how? Or you're doing like multiple like this?
I mean, on the bigger account, I'm doing DCA because I'm not entering with the full lot there right away. On a smaller account, the copy that I'm running, I'm usually entering only one trade, maybe two trades if I'm really confident in the setup. And it gives me a retracement. If it doesn't give me retracement, I just keep the one. So let's check also calendar. Are we expecting any news today? So
today I don't want to make a very long call. I think we can do like 1.5 hours or something like that. If nothing happens, then we just like we're gonna close it for today. If there's something happens and we are in with the new trades, then let's see. Maybe we're gonna play over.
Today is what? Thursday. So we don't have any big major news. I mean, we have some jobless claims, initial jobless claims, but this is not a big data release that moves the market. Portfolio. Okay, I'm 98.73%.
Let's see.
1 hour sell, by the way, you entered from, did you enter just randomly, or because I didn't see this 1 hour sell alert over here? That would have been...
No, I look also the alert, but I did not go because I was just looking right now. I started looking before because it went through that previous block, and it like all these candles was like I think 2 candles in a row or something, was already like pretty long and strong.
I think what we need to do, we need to come live a little bit earlier, maybe 20 minutes earlier, just to scan the markets, check what's about to happen, what the 1 hour closure brings. Because, for example, if we would have been a little bit earlier on the market, check all the time frames, this would have been a perfect entry. I would 100% take it, and we would be basically done for the day. Like 180 pips, that's 1% for me. I would call it a day and just take the profit and continue with my other activities. That's what trading actually should be like, not 8 hours behind the screen, checking, scanning, trying to get a lot of different setups.
Okay, so for who is watching right now, there is, if you didn't enter before, maybe you have a very big urge to enter right now into gold sell. And it might be that it's gonna drop as well, but we are waiting for a confirmation. Now we just don't want to do it without seeing an extra confirmation, so we are waiting for that. Is there anything else, Antty, also what you have right now on your spectrum?
No, just checking right now. Looking Bitcoin actually.
So let's see. Ooh.
USD JPY looks nice actually, but if we can see a break on USD JPY, get retested back into this area, we potentially look higher. So what we need to do, we need to set an alert, and once this hits, we need to monitor a little bit, and I think we can catch some. Let me see. What's the? Okay. Yen have been weak anyway, so we could potentially see a break higher. If the 4-hour can also push through, I think that could be potentially a nice solid setup over here. Again, yeah, 230 would have been pretty solid buy. So the indicator that we are using, we can also talk a little bit about that. So the indicator that I developed, it is drawing order blocks and giving potential buy or sell setups. So every arrow is definitely not an entry model. You have to kind of validate or verify it. So number one thing that I'm looking, for example, of course, it also depends what kind of trader you are. If you are just doing scalps, then the indicator works really well as well on 5 minutes, let's say on gold or also indexes. You can catch some shorter trades, 70 pips, 100 pips. But again, smaller time frame order blocks are not so strong as the bigger time frame order blocks. So, for example, for me to be valid as this buy over here, this would be a valid buy. Why? Because overall trend is up. You can see that we have a lot of green order blocks or demand areas. So this already shows you what is the trend. If there is more green boxes, it's an uptrend. If there is more red boxes, it's a downtrend. So the trend is up. So this arrow would be kind of valid. The second validation rule is there needs to be enough space to the opposite red box, which is the bearish order block. If you look over here, then this opposite area is okay, 9.7 pips. Stop loss could be about 4.6 pips, so it's 1-to-2 risk reward ratio, and this also aligns with the overall market structure because this is a previous high, so this has potentially a resistance area, so that would be a valid exit point anyway. So this order block can also, you can trade with it in multiple ways. One is trading by the arrows. Another one is also trading with the order blocks itself, because very often the price tends to come back into an order block, fill some more orders, and then go back up. And based on this, you can really decide where to enter and where to exit, because exiting, if you're in long position, it is smart to exit in the opposite order block, which is the red one. We can also, by the way, set an alert over here. So we could have potentially two pie setups. One is from the breakout, and another would be from the order block. So if it comes here, we can actually try to catch it over here. And this time we could potentially target higher, because once it gets, basically it's building this triangle, ascending triangle. I can even draw some trend lines over here, basically something like this. So the price is pushing higher. This is the floor, ceiling. Once the price breaks through, then the expansion happens. I remember this very well from the BTC market. Every time when this kind of pattern was forming, then when the breakout happened, then Bitcoin went. Remember that also, Kent?
I did not listen what you were saying.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
What I was saying is that I remember. Do you remember these times when
I cannot do multitasking. Come on. What I'm telling you. Huh? Tell now
so
again.
What I was telling you is that whenever the ascending triangle is formed, then the breakout happens, then the price in BTC used to boom straight up. Remember?
Yes.
Yeah. So we are expecting here to happen the same thing. So right now the price is pushing up, which is nice. I would like to see some more push and then potentially retrace back.
If it's gonna retrace back, then we're gonna buy, huh?
Not instantly. We would go into 5 minutes and see that the price holds, and basically then we enter. But what I can see on gold actually came with a lot of momentum, by the way. Yeah, I didn't do much retracement. That was the biggest retracement that they did for 112. 200 pip drop. Oh, my sell would have been insane profit now. 680 pips. My goodness. And it came straight into this gray area. So let's see how it's gonna react from here. Yeah, this 5 minute order block also worked very well. Look at this, Kent.
Woo!
140 pips.
Yeah. Sweet.
Here's also one thing that you guys should remember. So there is usually let me see. There's usually like 3 different markets. Like, okay, I'll tell you some other thing. We have 3 different sessions. We have Asia session, is this? Yes, what is this? Asia session, and then we have also London session, like main sessions. Obviously, there is Tokyo, there is Australia, whatever, a lot of different like smaller section parts, but main ones is Asia, London, New York. And there is one rule that works really often. So you can also listening, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when the Asia is expanding, which means going very aggressively into one direction, let's say up, then London session usually consolidates, which means doing nothing, is dead. And then New York very often expands again, or which means goes higher, takes out London session highs and goes higher, or it just makes the I will end here, or it just makes the fake out. Let's say London highs are here, and New York starts, fakes out, and then reverses and takes out also Asia lows. But at the same time, when, for example, Asia is consolidating, like today, so Asia was doing nothing basically. It just consolidated, consolidate. Then London either expands again, either side, either up or down. So today's case, London started to move back down. So New York can again just consolidate, or it can take out the lows and then take out the Asian highs. So these are like three different cycles that I see very often happening in trading throughout the sessions. And if we go now into this chart over here, so you can see if I put the sessions on, then you see what I mean. Like Asia, Sydney, Tokyo, Asia consolidated, London started, took out the Asian lows and expands. Yesterday, Asia was expanding, London was consolidating, and New York took out London lows and then took out London and Asia highs. So it reversed. So it manipulated in the downwards and then took out the highs. So this happens very, very often. If we go back into Tuesday, same thing. Asia expanded, London consolidated, New York, what it did, it came down, took out London lows, and then took out Asia London highs. So again, manipulated both. Basically, not London, New York very often takes out both sides of the liquidity. Session highs, session lows. The previous session highs, session lows. So this is something that you should also always remember. If Asia is booming, expanding in either direction, then London is consolidating, doing basically nothing. You don't want to trade in consolidation range. In New York, you want to see a manipulation or a break of the previous session highs or lows, basically like this. And today, Asia did nothing, consolidated. Now London is pushing down, as we can see. London is here pushing. And even if you don't get any trades today, I mean, you're done. Your day is basically done already. You collected your trade.
True.
Good.
Yeah, I got a little bit lucky also. But right now it's like, what is the thing that you're looking right now? US dollar and?
USD JPY. Let's see what's it doing. Okay, it's pushing through.
What is happening, huh? Crazy. Okay, now we are waiting for retrace for this one. And what is the other chart that you were having before?
I was looking PTC as well for a second.
You can keep looking that one. Tell me when the market is coming out of the crypto winter, you know. Actually, somebody
that's a
said
nice
that
approach.
it's not crypto winter at all. That crypto winter is like actually the prices should be way lower than it is if it actually would be.
I mean, the bottom hasn't come yet. I think the absolute bottom will be around October.
Why do you
Something
think so?
like this.
What makes you believe that?
I saw actually one video that was really good.
Some conspiracy bullshit, eh?
The what?
Some kind of conspiracy stuff, eh?
No. It had actually some data. I haven't verified it, but it seemed legit. Basically, it's showing the cycle lengths and bear market lengths, and it's always. I don't remember exact names with numbers, but it's always the same kind of range, almost the exact same amount of days. When is the next bottom? And it has been valid for the last 3 cycles or 4 cycles. So they are projecting it will be somewhere in September, October. I don't remember exactly. But what I was looking based on let me see. So I was personally thinking that the bottom would be around. What I was looking, maybe not in this chart. Let me see. I had some analysis somewhere. No, it's exactly the same. No, it has to be this 48,000, something like this. Would be 48,000 would be basically, if I take this over here, basically that's the place where it started to push up, consolidated. So this is kind of a consolidation range, and then it started to expand, and then broke the structure. Now we're coming down.
What happened with the screen? It went so hazy for a moment.
Maybe because I was scrolling a lot. So if we look the BTC right now, so we are kind of in this downtrend. I wouldn't say that's a weekly chart, by the way. This is a clear downtrend. We have high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Kind of also broke the structure over here, this key area. So we could potentially see lower. And the next liquidity area is 52,582. That's like significant last low. And then we also haven't touched 38,500. And that's kind of the bottom over here, like 31K. So I think around 31 to 38K could be the absolute bottom. And let's see also what the FIB is doing.
But I would not invest in it anyway right now. It's like I don't have this kind of money right now to burn again. I've done it already like three times like this, that I buy it and then it's like I sell in the worst moment, you know. It's like I have like some kind of whatever collapses and stuff that is making some.
So I just put it here.
Yeah.
Let's see if my prediction goes right. 38,200, I would say would be.
Yeah, if it's gonna fall, I hope that for that time I have like 100K left over. Then I'm gonna put just into the spot, you know, crypto. I buy it and I leave it. So it's like I would love to put like whenever it is at least half of the okay, it is done already half of the price from the last high, and if you're taking a long run, it's anyways gonna rise. So it's kind of like 3-4 year cycles when it's doing like I don't remember exactly what was the thing, but I was calculating some time ago that it was doing like, if I think it was like every 3-year cycle it was doing at least 300% plus. Even if you do it in the worst times, you're buying like the highest high and you so would sell it in the next cycle in the lowest low, then you would still get 300%. So so the cycles are just very long, and right now it's like the last cycle there was so much institutional money that was coming in, which is actually changing the pattern, because before the Bitcoin was belonging to people and there was like most of the liquidity was coming from these how you call it, these gorillas or monkeys, or how you call it, apes.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Check this.
that all
Check
was
this
it was all dump money. Now it's not anymore. Now it's institutional money in it, and now it's like they have way more liquidity than than we together. So they're manipulating system like a little bit differently into their benefit, obviously. So go for it, Antty. What you wanted to say?
So what I can see here, the kind of the from the lowest point to the highest point is 1064 days, and here is pretty
4
much
years.
the same. 1071 days.
Yeah.
I actually got somehow 71 over here last time. Wait. I look 1071, 1071 from the lowest to the highest.
How much is between the highest and the lowest? Like from the one cycle to the next cycle low, like previous high into the next low. Yeah, from there.
I think it's 365, but let me see. Yeah, so 357. I remember it was like 365.
Looks like orchestrated.
So 3.
Yeah.
357, 365. That was exactly in the video that he was doing.
But right now, how many days we are right now from the previous high?
So 5th of October.
Really?
It shows 5th of October is the bottom.
But then it's like okay, this is obviously like orchestrated, then like how the cycles are working. So it's like okay, but it's easy to predict. And it's like right now we're shorting Bitcoin, and then we're gonna buy after October.
Yeah.
But also like all these patterns, like now is like it's maybe time to say it. All these patterns are there also for people to see. That somebody else is able to take the liquidity from you. So it's like if a lot of people are gonna think that okay, 5th of October now it's gonna rise, then it's not gonna rise. Then that's gonna be the time when the big liquidity is taken out. It's like then it's gonna drop more. So the big institutions, when they own the asset, like you need to think differently. They are not playing in the price. They are not playing when I'm gonna buy, when I'm gonna sell. They need to think only in this way, that when the others are gonna buy and sell, they need to create these occasions that the others would buy and sell for them the profitable price. And it's not that they are only buying and selling one trade or something. They have I don't know, multiple layers, thousands of trades together, like if you're taking a big institutions, and plus there is like a micro trades also going on, and like a lot of stuff, but yeah.
Oh fuck.
What happened, Antty?
I think we missed it.
Talking so much. Now is no other option than to short Bitcoin. What time frame you're taking? No, but it's not bad at all.
I mean, it's already tapped in.
But this is like just right now happened, US dollar.
Yeah. Wait. My indicator is too messy on 1 minute. So
that's interesting.
Just one second. I need the biggest screen, man.
You think it's gonna retrace in there again? It like totally ripped through from that place.
I know it ripped through.
Then there is no liquidity anymore there.
God damn it.
Actually, it might be, because if you think about like that, if there is a big wick going through like this, and now there is a lot of people like us, for example, looking, it's just a wick, and they're gonna put their orders in there, then there is a lot of liquidity in there. I don't know. This is like some kind of like crazy stuff. What like
What
even happened? What is the occasion? What happened 3 o'clock? Sorry, 4 o'clock your time. Any market open?
No.
Because it's like kind of like a full hour.
15 minutes pushed so much.
Well, something definitely did happen. Something
Actually,
Yeah.
actually, look, it wicked through. Then it came back. Let me see. Did it come back or how did it go?
Unreal.
Midnight.
Too big price movement. Even the computer was shocked.
But basically, the way how you can scalp also is that when it breaks through the resistance, it comes back to retrace into previous resistance that now is support. So you enter from here and you target the previous high.
Okay, but it doesn't go up usually this like this fast. Down, yes, it happens.
Yeah, but I mean, as you can see, actually here it also wicked through very heavily.
Okay.
And another thing, we have been consolidating. Okay, not much, 1.5 day, but still, it was building here liquidity. Imagine this short over here. A lot of people was selling this top, and a lot of like, if I would be looking for sells, okay, I didn't have a confirmation, but let's say you would be selling over here.
Yeah.
You see, okay, now it's forming kind of lower highs. So I will enter from, this is a break of structure for me. I will enter from the
You know what is
retracement.
fucking crazy?
I will put,
The gold is exactly going in that place what I was thinking that it's gonna go, and I come out too early.
yeah.
And it seems that it doesn't go at all up right now. It's already kind of going sideways, or maybe a little bit even
Because
down.
it's holding. This level is holding right now. But again, it's not too late because it already has dropped a lot.
If I take, for example, I take 5-minute chart, for example, then there is like 1, 2, 3, 4, basically 5 candles is like the same place. Like it goes until 4090 and then again up until 98. So it's kind of like sideways already 25 minutes.
This 1 hour candle close is very strong break of structure on a 1 hour time frame. So I would like to see some retracement back into this zone, which is 4112 or up to 4120. So that could be our potential sell.
4120.
I mean, two zones, like let's say 41110 up to 4120. That would be kind of a two setups that I would be looking for.
But what is in a larger time frame? What is like? What is it right now saying? If we are taking like 1 hour, is it going? No, it's like it's not going up anymore at all. It's totally going down. Well, we don't know yet, but kind of.
Yeah.
So
Let's see.
Last
Again,
looks like a trend was broken before, but we don't have a new high. So the next high is gonna determine if it goes down or not. Because if the next high is like below, which definitely is, I don't think that it's gonna go like into 4,100 something 50 or something today. I feel it's too low for that, maybe.
So, for example, if you check right now this over here, and I will put this on. No. What? I didn't show. Okay. So, right now on a 4 hourly time frame, we have this order block over here. Now this 4 hour is about to break it in 1 hour, and basically it's about to imbalance out all of these candles basically over here. Then this bullish order block becomes a breaker block, which means if price trades into this zone, which is 4112 up to 41120, then this would be very strong sell area for us, and this breaker block should hold, and then we can potentially target towards this area 4063. I think that's the kind of setup that I don't think that we're gonna catch this in London, but most likely in New York. But let's see. Maybe price comes and touch this. But what I was also explaining you here, since we don't have any active trades right now, so a lot of people would have been selling over here already, because this started to form kind of lower highs, and this would have been considered as a break of structure and enter from this, and they would target all the way down. So a lot of sell orders was built up over here. This was massive drop down. Let's say you didn't secure profit, and then you can see that, okay, price is still holding over here, getting rejected, a lot of more sell orders stacking in, and now finally the price broke up. So that's why I think also that was such a high spike up, because it basically made a short squeeze. Everybody who was shorting, they had stop loss above this area. So that's why we had such a massive push up once it broke this high, and then eventually all the other highs, because here is all resting liquidity. But yeah, just some educational purposes for the audience. But yeah, price was too fast. We couldn't monetize here. Yeah, gold is doing nothing right now. So what is others doing? GCAT. Okay, retracing back. It's the higher time frame. Okay, higher time frame. One thing that I noticed, Kent, when we trade GBP pairs, I also have to take into consideration that we have spread, and because of that, our exit point need to be a little bit more earlier. Also, one thing that I would like to kind of teach you as well. For example, if you look right now at GBP CAD, when you look, you see my screen, right?
I can see.
So this is something that Raja is teaching.
Yeah.
He's an Indian guy living in the US, like really successful trader. He has also made some challenges where he's trading just few thousand into freaking millions of dollars in the trading capital in some 1 year or something.
Yeah.
So his trading strategy is actually stupid simple. So the way how he trades a lot of breakouts. So and break of structures, and mainly from 50-minute and 30-minute time frame. But to give you an idea, for example, this over here, I will delete this. So this is 4 hour, but basically it works the same in smaller time frame as well. So he marks out the bottom basically, or the support area, where is the, it starts from the candle closure and then marks out a little bit area just randomly kind of, and then up is the same. So he wants to see how is the structure looking. So the first candle that breaks the previous low, he enters into sell, and from here, and his stop loss is above the structure, and he's basically targeting, let's say, this area. And why this area? Because the way how he looks the market is that if you have a very clear movement on the left hand side down, so it means you have just full body candles, you don't have wicks, this is a very good trading setup for him. And as you can see, it also came down basically same fast as it went up.
Okay.
But again, for example, if I look now, for example, this area, let's say this 4 hour closes through, then this is not very clean range, because we have here a lot of wicks on the left hand side. We have a wick over here, we have a wick over here, and basically if price could break this, then we have a very good solid movement here. So this is something that you can also take into consideration as you trade. This is actually one strategy that I'm using also, or taking into consideration when the market structure is being broken. I want to see a clean range in the left-hand side. In this case here, it doesn't have, and that's also most likely the case why the price is rejecting, because here is a lot of liquidity and resistance, and the price couldn't break through. That's why it's coming back up.
Okay, Antty, but I have now a question. So this is about the liquidity. So liquidity is not stationary, in the sense that when we're looking at the charts back, like let's say you're looking 4 hour chart and everything is like, this is days ago. But this liquidity, like the orders are gonna move because people are gonna change their orders, and also this whoever is making the markets, they are also gonna change their orders, so they're not gonna leave all of the orders in.
At the same time, people who are not only people but banks and funds and institutions as well, if they are in longs over here, they are protecting their entry and this price range. So they will inject more money into this, so this price could hold and the price could push higher.
Okay.
So that's why here is a lot of resistance or kind of liquidity waiting.
So based on this market, based on this what you're seeing right now, would you go up or down with the price?
So right now,
would you buy and sell?
I mean, I wouldn't trade right now. I mean, I would try a buy.
I mean, like if it would start growing, I would also buy from there. But if it would go through that liquidity area in there, if it would make lower low than the previous one is, then I would like, okay, previously I would go right away in, like when it breaks the previous one, like what you're looking, what is in the middle, right?
Yep.
So, so previously I would go in right away, but now it's like when we are trading together, I see that, okay, that we should look always extra confirmation, then I would do it like this. When it breaks through, then I will wait for the retrace, and if it's retrace, I will try to catch the trade from there. So it would have like, I don't get probably so as much profit if it's a winning trade, but but there is a way lesser chance that there's a losing trade.
Yeah. So there is like, for example, there is multiple ways how you can enter and trade. We can trade a breakout, and we could target potentially this low over here or this low over here as our TP, or let's say this body where the body starts.
Yeah.
Basically, and this is, now I can see the price actually went here as well. So if we trade a breakout, that's our exit point. At the same time, we can look for a buy from here, trying to catch the damn it, wrong side. We can try to catch like the bottom where it's gonna wick out. I could potentially set like 10 pips below this previous low as a stop loss, and then I can target again up to this structure point. I can trade this. I can trade a retracement, so on a 15-minute time frame actually.
There is one thing, Antty, what is like for me is a little bit confusing, is like I understand like the theory and the idea behind it, and like where there's like liquidity areas and everything, how to see the trend, etc., etc. Like at least in a big scale. But one thing is like when it is doing the retrace in the liquidity area, you're always telling that like I'm asking, okay, are we gonna go in or not? And then you are like you're looking for something. What is confirming the entry for you is like what is the thing what is confirming the entry for you, because like when I see already that okay like it's starting to go away from that liquidity area, like what is eventually, do I need to look like red candles, or I need to look longer body or momentum in there, or what?
So for example, this is what I just wanted to explain as well. So we can trade retracement. So the market kind of broke through the structure, got rejected over here, pushed back up into this area. So what I would like to see here is that the price doesn't push back up with a candle. If this 15-minute to 30-minute candle would close above this gray area, this setup is kind of invalid for me.
Yes.
So I would like to see.
But if it would do in the same level as the wick is going before, there is a wick exactly touching kind of the liquidity area, the previous block? Yeah.
So ideally, I would like to see that this area is being held. So this could be our one sell setup over here today.
I mean in a sense, Antty, sorry, I'm asking a question for a moment. Look what one candle down backwards. So 5-minute chart you're right now. You look 5 minute ago. Basically it is touching this previous like liquidity area, and it's kind of like it did the retrace and it already like falling as well. So I would go to sailing here, for example. But what is the thing what you're waiting right now? Why are you not going?
So because right now price already, it moved too fast. I mean, it also didn't tap into this area. It basically got rejected earlier, and I wouldn't want to enter already over here because then my stop loss would be already bigger. But okay, right now it's very small stop loss anyway. So, but again, I want to see this area to be tapped in and get rejected. Right now, it haven't even tapped in yet.
I don't know. It's like for me, it seems that it's totally tapped in. It touch it, okay, but it don't touch like it don't come in the middle of this liquidity area, but it's basically going into that place. And then it's getting rejected in there. Now for me, I would think in my head that if there is a long wick, it means that there is if there is long wick but a small body, it means that like there was a push in that direction for the buying orders, right? So there was push in that direction, but the liquidity was so low on the buyers that basically there were so many sellers what was coming in at the same moment, what was killing that push forward, right? And that's why the body is long, or I mean the wick is long. Is it not correct? Because it means that the price only for a moment went. If it go only for a moment, it means that there is a liquidity imbalance, right? So it means that from the other side there was so much extra like push going against it. So what was not there before, for example, right? So it means a lot of people started selling in that point. Now, if a lot of people started selling in that point and it started falling, then it's like for me it would be a valid like setup. I'm not saying that it is. But I'm like, this is what I'm thinking, that how I'm gonna make the entry in there. Previous candle would already be in.
Yeah, I understand. Basically, because this is GBP pair, I'm used to trade on gold. On gold, the gold very often wicks through the order block. Maybe in GBP it doesn't wick through. What I can see also here, maybe my box is not 100% accurate. So if I draw the wick low and wick high over here, then it actually tapped in, because this was kind of mini consolidation area. So you are right. I mean, you can never rely 100% on your boxes that you draw, but you have to sometimes adjust it. But this was kind of quick analysis that we did. But yeah, basically on gold very often acts in a way that it wicks through and then it gets rejected. So in 1 minute, 5 minutes, you can enter really well. In GBP CAD that I can see, GBP didn't wick a lot. It just wicked slightly. So we could potentially get our entry over here and it's running and pretty confident that the price will come straight down here. But that's just educational purposes that we can discuss over here. But yeah, your logic is correct. And what I'm seeing on gold while you were talking, I was thinking this 5-minute order block that I can see, it actually gave us also a signal. It kind of broke through the previous gray box that I had drawn over here. But what was a little bit troubling to me is that this is the last week low. We tapped into it. We are also basically back into this previous structure. So the possibility that the price is going to be rejected from here is pretty high. So I didn't want to take the 5-minute trade as of now. I still want to wait some sort of retracement. But let's see. I'm not rushing in. But yeah, GBP CAD is going really well. I'm actually interested to see what the GBP CAD is looking on my indicator. You see? Also in the indicator, it didn't tap into this order block. So maybe because we don't trade so much yet, the FX pairs, maybe the currency pair is acting a little bit different. But for example, what I can see here, it tapped in 3 times, then came down. Here tapped in again, went down. Here it didn't tap in. But here it tapped in again, but this one, but not the upper one. And here it just melted. Didn't even tap in here, it just tapped in here.
I will go and make a coffee for myself.
Check this now, GBP NCD.
GBP NCD. This is what I was selling before accidentally.
That was our trade. Basically, it's similar scenario that the gold was doing. You see, GN was pushing down.
This is yesterday's trade already.
Yeah, this is yesterday's trade.
Oh my gosh, I made a minus with this because I hit like with a wick the stop loss. Right now it would be $40 profit or something.
Yeah, but look, do you see the similarities? The gold pushing down, trending, respecting trend line. As soon as it breaks, okay, it didn't have a massive push right away because here was a lot of resistance, but it kind of just range, built up liquidity, and now finally pushed through, and now taking out all of this liquidity over here, and here is ton of it. So let's say that's the highest point. So a ton of liquidity that is being taken out. But yeah, again, analysis was right on spot. Unfortunately, the spread took it out. So we have to take into consideration that we need to have a little bit wider stop loss for such trades.
If there is crazy times like this, then definitely like there is way more movement. Antty, I was thinking that we should make someday also to trade the signals what we are getting from the group, because also it's like even the scalping signals is coming more or less this time, and we can basically we can look through Like we can look also with our indicator and we can see like what trader 2 and trader 5 what they're taking, they're taking, what moment they're taking, and we are making analysis and also maybe live trade at the same time, so maybe are able to catch also some positions.
I agree. Look what I see on GU, and if I put on sessions, basically, okay, it didn't wick everything, but still in the kind of range, tapping into this resting liquidity over here, and then coming down. That would have been actually a pretty nice sell over here, but again, can't see everything, no?
I think also for overall for the people who are beginners, it's not so important to run around and try to get all of the pairs, but rather to focus on one or two max assets, and to like to try to find the patterns in there and just choose something for yourself and stick with it, because all of them, they are also behaving a little bit differently, the lot sizes are different when you need to choose. If you are like a beginner trader, then there is like too many things to take in, and so better is to focus on the trading like patterns itself. Gold is like a good and reliable thing, what is, I would say, like quite easy to trade unless there is like a very crazy news going on. But it's like, I think that even if you're not good trader, you should be able to make like some profit at least, or at least not to not to delete your accounts all the time. So yeah, anyway, I would not suggest to run around and try so many different pairs. Like Antty, you are already more advanced, like you have been so long times, so many years trading, and for me it's also very hard to see like different ones and remember like what was going on.
But again, I mean my trading strategy is quite simple. So whenever I'm scanning through the pairs, I'm looking some sort of a pattern, and basically, but again, it all starts from marking out the structure. Where is the significant resistance or support? How the candles have closed. Basically, as you can see, also this I drew today. So, and I think that was based on the 4 hour. Yeah. So based on the 4 hour, I marked out basically the body bottoms, and then covered some sort of a basically I the wicks I don't cover the full wicks, and then I can go into a smaller time frame to make it more precise. So that was the 4 hour like upper side. On the lower side of the box, I can mark the 1 hour candle closure area. Here is the same thing. I could potentially draw this up to here. So that's kind of my structure point. So whenever I'm scanning the market and I'm not using my indicator, then I just wait once the price breaks these structure points, and then I can enter the market. Again, I can trade the momentum, or I can trade the retracement. So what Raja always does, he trades the momentum. So as soon as the price starts to push through, he basically enters over here and he targets, most likely the price can come down over here where is the starting wick areas. So he enters from here and makes an exit from here. That's 225 pips. That's how Raja trades. The same goes with the upward momentum. As you can see, here is this resistance. I can draw it here for you to see. So as soon as the price starts to break through, Raja enters and trades to the next basically box area. But again, you can trade the breakout, you can trade the retracement, however you want to trade, what suits your strategy best. I know trader 2 is also trading breakouts, like very often. And the biggest risk with
but the thing in there is like his trades are so fast, and we are getting all of these trades with the delay already. So when he's already in and making profit, we are just getting a trade.
yeah, because that's the problem with the breakout. When the
Uh-huh.
breakout comes, the price starts to push. It's also sometimes with me.
But you know, he has
when-
also YouTube. He has YouTube and this channel as well, right? You have seen or
no
no?
idea.
I have some people who were finding this right away, you know.
Okay. So what I also noticed is basically the way how I trade it is also based on the candle closure. So sometimes from 30-minute candle closure or 15-minute candle closure, I know there will be a lot of momentum coming in. That's also kind of considered as a breakout trade. So, but that's a little bit more advanced stuff for newcomers. But basically, let's say if the 15-minute candle closures, I'm pretty sure I can find you a very good example over here. So I could basically enter right away from this candle closure, but I will also tell you what are the risks, and that's also one of the reasons why trader 2 is getting a stop loss, because his stop loss is too tight, because his trading strategy is a breakout. And very often market can come and retrace back up.
Yeah.
So when you trade a breakout, for example, this is a very strong breakout or breakdown.
I
So
actually,
if you are going
did
into
with
short,
the trader too. I did it like this, that I put always the stop loss in the beginning when we started already from December. I put 100 pips extra for trader too always. So I put always
you
like,
need to do it, because look now.
yeah.
Usually, if the breakout happens, let's say 15-minute, 30-minute
Yeah.
closure, you enter right away from the closure, and then your stop loss needs to be above this previous kind of a structure point.
Yeah.
And the issue is, trader 2 has only 70 pips stop loss, which
Yeah.
is like here. And yes, sometimes market doesn't retrace that much, but as you can see, market almost
A
hit
lot
his
of
stop
times
loss.
it was just wicked out. It was like just for a second, and that's what I see
Exactly,
also.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, this trade is technically correct. It had a breakout. You enter from the breakout, you target the next area, and this is a winning trade. But in this strategy, you need to have a high stop loss, like 160, 170 pips. On a smaller account, this is often too much. So you are waiting for some sort of a retracement.
Yeah, it was working until there was like this Iran thing started. Until that, the strategy worked so well. It was almost 3 months
it's
for me. It's
also
like I
working
don't
now.
get any stop losses with these trades. Like it was all of every trade was profit. You know yourself also. Like there was like I think four trades out of like 130 or something, but was negative, which is like basically perfect score. You know, it's like 9.9 out of 10. But then it's like when the Middle East all this stuff started, then it's like all done. I cannot do anymore, because previously I was buying in the place where there was like a stop loss. I make another order. From there. If it was going into stop loss in there, I think I was still doing the same trade, and I was going in double. I doubled down basically from that point, you know.
Yeah.
And it was working
Exactly.
well. Anyway.
Exactly.
Old times, good times.
Yeah. Also this one here, what you can see, this is a kind of a breakout candle, right? Because it broke this previous low. So it broke out. You could very easily enter from here, but again, stop loss need to be somewhere here. In this case, it went directly, because that's the moment when Trump tweeted. So gold didn't have any retracement. You would have banked in 200 pip profit instantly.
Yeah.
But very often what happens, price comes to retrace, wicks you out, and then goes.
Yeah.
So yeah, breakout strategy in general works very well. You just have to have a bigger stop loss and higher capital.
And fast fingers.
Yeah, fast fingers. So that's why also you it will be late, because what I've noticed also, for example, this here, let's say I'm pretty sure trader 2 has given somewhere in this range also a buy order. I'm not sure, maybe not. Actually, no, this is he was sleeping this time. But basically, I would the way how I also trade. Let's say 15-minute candle closure. For me, what is usually very strong kind of a entry setup is that price breaks up, gives the first rejection candle, but this rejection candle is nothing if the following candle doesn't close also below the previous candle body. It actually closed above it, like very high. Okay, it didn't engulf it, but it's still kind of bullish. And I would wait basically when the candle closes, the same second when it's about to close, I would press buy. And it's impossible to give you a signal. Okay, here it maybe waited for a bit, but very often once the candle closes, you have instant breakout. So this is something that I also trade, and it's in my kind of sleeve as a strategy. I would enter from the candle closer, basically 1-2 seconds before the candle closes, and then I can basically instantly target a lot of profits, a lot of pips, and the stop loss would be below this bullish candle.
Okay, so if somebody's watching right now, we have multiple like potential setups in here. We're waiting to call to retrace back into the zone of 411. Let's say 4120 or 25 would be perfect, I think, to sell. And then we had the GBP Canadian dollar, what we were also looking, but what was the potential like place for that one? We wanted to sell that one as well, right? And
say again, what?
Tell me again.
What was you saying? I didn't hear. I was just looking.
GBP CAD.
CAD.
Yeah, CAD. What we are looking to get in there? Where we are looking the retracement to go?
I mean, it already did the push, in my opinion. But because we were discussing different strategies, we kind of missed it. Because also we are not rushing in. You already secured your profit with your own trade, so I'm also not rushing right now. But technically, that would have been this retracement entry over here, and that's a quick 14 pips, still running. I wouldn't enter in the middle of this anymore. I would like to see that the price potentially could come and fill this wick. That would be kind of a TP1. Although I also remember 4 hour is about to close, which is very bullish. Actually, when the 4 hour closes,
then
we actually might get the setup based on 4 hour alone.
For gold?
No. GBP CAD.
CAD, okay. I think we
on 4 hour, if it retraces back to this area, we could actually enter. But again, this 4 hour needs to close as it is, about like this, or maybe even more heavy. Yeah, there is two options. It can have a lot of momentum and just keep dropping, or it can retrace and then start dropping. Because for 1 hour is also closing pretty nice. But again, 20-minute, a lot can change. But 30-minute alone, based on the price action and the candle close, is pretty bearish. So I don't see necessarily a reason why it should come and retrace. I'm pretty sure this is our on GBP CAD actually 15-minute. If you check, I'm pretty sure the 15-minute gave a bearish order block over here. Yep, it actually gave a bearish order block. That could have been a sell setup already.
Well, Antty, I have to tell you something. I actually went in already. So
because you were looking it with an indicator, right?
yes. Obviously, I was looking.
Why you didn't tell me?
I don't want to change the decision. I was asking from you that if it would be good, because for me, I was telling that for me that would be perfect retrace, even if it did not touch the block. It's so close, and for me it's logical, and I went in that moment. so
Okay.
so I don't know. I'm not saying that it's gonna be a good trade or anything. It's just like I don't know. For me, it's like enough proof, and I'm okay to I'm okay to take some losses also. Like if it doesn't.
And this is also even more proof that it's going because the 15-minute gave the freaking zone here. And then
But maybe I do a little small lot size because I go with a 0.06 lot for this one.
The lot you need to calculate based on the stop loss. So if it's the simple calculation, roughly calculation,
Yeah.
it's obviously less a little bit because the GBP CAD is not equal to $1, right?
Yes.
So the rates, but roughly the way how I calculate in my head, if I go in with 0.1 lot, then 20 pips is $20. Obviously, it's less. It's about 16, 17, or $15.
So,
but roughly,
so it's about 10 times difference between with the gold, you mean?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, basically. No, just calculate in this way. 0.1 lot, 20 pips, $20. Like roughly. But it's a little bit less, but let's say roughly.
But in gold with 0.01 is 20 lots, $20, right?
100 pips, 0.01 is $10.
Tell again?
Yeah. 100 pips with 0.01 is $10.
Yes. So it's exactly the same then. Yeah? I mean, okay, it doesn't matter.
10 times difference.
But how you calculate it? I don't get it. Like, or from where you're calculating it? I just take the trade size from based on yesterday's trade.
Okay. Wait. I tried to do something.
Because we did yesterday GBP cut, and you told me to go in with a 0.05.
Yeah, because the stop loss was 30 pips something. Let me show you something.
Yeah, if you collect it. Give me a second, Antty. So for the others, meanwhile, I will make a coffee and I will come back.
I want to, yeah. What can I see? I know. I think I know. I do like this and screen share. Window. No, touch screen. No. Kent, I need to know if you can see my phone.
Tell me again, what do you want me to see?
Can you see on my screen the phone? Phone screen. Do you see the phone screen?
Yes.
Okay. So let's say I trade with 0.1 lot on the phone. So I want to, let's say I wanted to enter from here. Then on the bottom, if I click SL, I can drag it. So let's say the stop loss is above this week high over here.
Just quickly, Antty.
Wait. I will explain.
We can only see
So
your head top, nothing else.
I just asked you, do you see my phone screen?
I'm seeing your webcam looks like a phone screen. Your phone webcam or not? No, this is
no, my phone screen. Phone screen. I'm sharing empty file.
no.
Phone.
Then cannot see.
What the fuck? This this doesn't work great. I was presenting. What the fuck is this? How can I share my screen on the laptop?
And next
I
time,
did it
listen when I
before.
have something, when I'm telling you, hey, I'm dealing with a reason. Protesting.
I'm doing screen mirror.
Show. La. Dramatic, drama mama.
How can I do it then? What the fuck? It's black. Maybe it doesn't work like this. I know. I can also... Kent, how could I share the phone screen in OBS?
Okay. I have not tried it yet. I have not tried it yet, but...
Maybe I need to put the wire behind it first.
I don't think so, because like for me it was already starting to share the camera.
Not camera. I want to share the mobile phone screen.
No, I understand, but there is like wait, I will check the source first.
No, it doesn't work like this.
You can play with it meanwhile.
Oh, look at this now. Look.
Glug. Okay, show. What are you showing now? What are you thinking that you're showing?
I'm showing camera. Fuck.
Your screen is totally messed up.
Okay, wait. I know what I need to do. Hide trading view, and my camera. Where is this? Host cam is here. So if I put it over here. What is this? I cannot adjust it, but it's that big, that's why. So, and
And your screen is so messed up.
I know. Wait. So I will just take off this. So I want to show you something. So this is trading view, right?
Yeah. Now it's showing trading view.
Not trading view, the mobile phone view. So
yeah.
if
Phone view.
if on the top hand side,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this clock button, right? So let's say I want to sell over here 0.1. Okay. You can see.
I can see. Yeah.
So on the bottom, the SL button, if I click on it, and let's say I want to put my stop loss above here, you can see it's showing. Okay, I put exactly. It's showing 20 pips, 200 points. So on GBP pairs, 200 points, or in gold also, 200 points is 20 pips. It's showing the total loss is $14.21. You understand?
Yeah.
So that's how I calculate my lot size. So let's say I want to risk $20. I need to put a little bit bigger lot size. I put 0.12. Exactly the same entry point, stop loss above. Here is $20. I'm risking $20, which is 236 points, which is 23.6 pips. So based on how long is my stop loss, I choose my lot size. So if my stop loss is here, just above this previous week, I'm risking $16.79 on 0.12 lots. But if my stop loss is bigger, let's say I want to put, I don't know, stop loss above here, which is 50 pips. I'm actually risking with the same lot, I'm risking $45.27. So based on that, I'm choosing my my lot size. The same goes with gold. It's not always 0.01 or 0.02, or in GBP pairs, it's not always 0.05 or 0.1 lot. It's depending on the stop loss, how many pips it is. But in my mind, I'm calculating always that like 20 pips is the dollar value is not the same. But just to be on the safe side, if I risk 0.1, then my stop loss need to be 20 pips or more. Okay, let me see. Actually, 30 pips is about $20 risk. So we can remember this. 30 pips stop loss is $20 risk on 0.1 lot. And on gold, we can do the same thing, but not with 0.1. Okay, 0.01. So if I would be selling from this breaker point, then what we were explaining earlier, 0.01 lot would be almost $25 stop loss before the previous high, and the TP would have been, let's say, here. So for me, this risk setup doesn't make too much sense, because what we were discussing earlier, right? 15-minute closer, I would risk like $25 to gain $16. It's a little bit on a higher side of the risk. Much better entry would have been like 15 that we discussed. We risked 15 to get 25, but unfortunately it didn't come just yet. But potentially it could come into this one. Let's say I actually will enter from here. But since I have a bigger account, I can enter with 0.2. I'm gonna enter my pending order over here. I will use my stop loss. That's $300 I'm risking to gain $545. Like that's the setup that I will also go in. I just put my my pending order. But yeah, based on the 1 hour, we might actually drop more heavily. 4 hour is also about to close. Again, yeah.
My this GBP cut, by the way, sell order is a little bit in a minus, so it's $2.5 in a minus right now. So it went back again into that level, I think, where we were before, or where was the liquidity sweeping level. So maybe you're gonna get the entry also from there. If it's gonna.
I mean, for me, it's not like, for example, if you look on the phone view, because I look different charts on phone. A lot of because it's for me it's also a lot of faster to scan through the different time frames. If you look on the 4 hour didn't actually close through this previous low body candle close. So it's not very strong close yet. As I said, I would like to have seen a stronger closure. But right now it seems that we are not ready to go down instantly yet. So that's how I mark out the zones also on the phone. So we might still come and tap into this 15-minute order block over here. As you can see, this is the green candle, right, Kent? This is the green candle here.
Yeah.
The last green candle,
Yeah.
the next big red candle closed through, created a strong displacement. This is a bearish order block that you can see also on my indicator.
Yeah.
So I still expect that the price taps into this. Maybe we tap into this bearish fair value gap. So I personally can go in here. I might try to get an order from here and stop loss maybe. Okay, 10 pips is very tight. let's say I will put the stop loss over here, 17 pips, 0.6 lot. And if I target down, $100. Okay, that's too small. Okay, I can put more. Another one. So I'm risking essentially $160 to get total of $216. Nice 1 to 2 risk reward ratio.
Yeah, it's very cool.
So let's see. Okay, I will switch back to my normal setup. 1 sec now. And the host cam. Where is the host cam? Where the f- is my host cam? Properties. Not type. And
God bless you.
okay. All right. So we have two kind of trades waiting now that I just put in. Is gold and GBP CAD. So what's the entry? 1.88237 SL. Where's the SL? 1.88413 TP. 1.87983. What is the gold? Oh, 5.92 SL. 131.14 TP. 4.08866.
Nii, mida me ootame? What we're looking?
So On gold, we are waiting for the retracement, GBP CAD. I have placed a sell pending order. Let me put it on also on another device. I also posted, by the way, if you guys are not in the group yet, I posted 2 pending sell orders inside the group. So feel free to join now. And the GBP CAD trade is approaching soon. So we are risking roughly 17.6 pips. I can enter 0.12 over here. Is it? Yep. Not market execution, sell limit. Price is, actually I'll just copy from the group.
What was that? You put something in the trash?
No, that was a MetaTrader sound.
Where did you put your GBP CAD? Why?
I posted in the free signals tab in Telegram. I put the entries and everything.
You like Gen Z, yeah? I'm in a call with you and you want me to check a message, huh?
It's easier for you to copy from there, no?
I'm not gonna copy anything. I'm already inside of the trade. I already took this trade.
Okay.
Wi-Fi, money club, for A signals. Entry 188237. 188237. How beautiful. 188237. Yeah. Okay. La 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 la. Ho. Getting hungry already. I wanna go running today again. Where are you going? Huh? I'm actually talking with Antty still.
So gold is pushing. As you can see, this price is holding.
Okay, GBP CAD right now is going in that direction. Let's see if it's gonna hit first, if it's gonna drop again or is it gonna hit stop loss for me.
Where is your stop loss?
I need to actually check it, like where did I put it. Okay, previous stop loss, I don't know why, but I put 88340. 88340.
88410 is mine or something like this.
Okay. Is the stop loss, yeah?
Yeah. I didn't even enter my gold yet. 1 sec. I want to see if my... I don't know. My laptop is so hot. Two, three, 7, 88.
Oh, it's not raining in here.
4, 3. Mm-hmm. 115.92. Okay. So let's see. And my MetaTrader 4 is not opening. Okay, now it opened.
It definitely goes on your direction right now. Minus €4 already. Off.
Mm. $31.40. HP and TP. Yeah, it's okay. Okay, risking less than 1%. All right, 2 setups. Let's see how they play out.
Yeah. I don't like it that it's growing like this. What's growing like this?
It can come up to this 88 300 something. Yeah, 88 300 and then go.
That's it. 88 300, yeah. 88 300 is not my favorite. I have 88 340 stop loss.
Then you're gonna be stopped out.
I should change that, yeah. 88 400. Okay, well, if we're making a loss, then we make a loss. Huh? $400 is like exactly on the top of the previous like high. Actually, I could even put a little bit more to be on the safe side. 420 even maybe. But I don't know how much it's gonna affect. Like if it's gonna go into that zone anyway, then it's like very probably I'm gonna be stopped out anyway.
I mean, my stop loss is 413.
You have what?
The stop loss is at
8413.
13.
So you put on top of that little wick, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, I bought it. If it goes to minus, then it's just a bastard. Don't care too much. Is then is. Right now, I see that last week, last 7, or actually this week, I have minus 47 is losses right now. But there is like this 23 and 33, so it means 56. Out of that, it was just these orders what I accidentally what I forget. So actually, I would be like about $15 in the plus.
Yeah.
About $15 in the plus, which is not bad, considering that yesterday was 2 very big losses.
Again?
That considering that yesterday was 2 very big losses, then that's actually a pretty good result still. Good. Account balance is almost the same as it was before, so not too much difference. Equity is 204 right now, so I started with $200. So yeah, no difference. Yes. You know what I'm thinking?
No, but I'm about to find out.
How do you know? Maybe I'm not gonna tell.
Because
if you're arrogant like this, maybe I'm not gonna tell you.
There's snowflake. That's something that we always used to say if somebody is about to say something. Hey, do you want to know something? No, but you're gonna tell me anyway.
Yeah, that's pretty annoying saying. You know that the gold is actually getting very close to this area again. What we were thinking. It's totally climbing in that direction. So if you
that's it. I mean, there is still space to cover, but
there is still, but it can be also one candle, you know, going in there.
Oh yeah.
Because it's like, what is this now? From 4,095 until 4,105. So this is like $10, 100 pips. 100 pips, and we are right now in that zone where I would go in again. I would short again from there.
Now I have my sell order. I'm not gonna rush.
But your sell order is in 25? There is like a two like liquidity levels.
4115 is entry. Stop loss is 131 and TP is 488. 88. Yep.
Interesting. I would go either in 105 right away, or I'm looking actually 15-minute chart. Maybe I'm looking too bad. Let me see. Okay, I understand why you're going in there.
Our GCAT is approaching. Let's see. But I will be back in a moment. I need to go to CR.
115. Yeah. Anyway, what do you think, Antty? We keep going or what? Or we wrap it up? What do you wanna do? I have trade right now in, but I'm like, I'm a little bit bored already.
Yeah. I mean, we found our 2 setups for today.
Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up.
So we don't need to be in the call anymore. I think we provided a lot of value, and we could potentially clip some parts out as well, and use this content for future videos. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys got value. I don't know exactly how many people came, but yeah, if you're interested, by the way, we are also launching our 30-day trading challenge 1st of August.
Yes.
We are gathering people right now.
Yes.
For you to participate, you need to sign up in a broker that we are using, which is Star Trader. You can ask the link from Kent.
Yeah.
and then you need to deposit $200 on that, or €200, doesn't matter. Broker will give you 200 extra credit, so you have a total trading capital of 400.
Very true.
Then on 1st of August we start. We do the similar way. We trade either London or New York, depending what fits you the best.
Yeah.
And then our goal in every live call is to find 1, 2, maybe 3 setups and quality setups. And yeah, our goal is to collect some pips every day, give you some value, teach you a little bit about the trading, the way how I analyze the market. We teach you market structure, risk management discipline. And by the end of 30-day challenge, if everything goes right and we get good setups daily basis, we could end up having a balance of 600 up to $1,000. Really depends on the market conditions and setups that we get. But putting the monetary value aside, I think the most valuable lesson or output that you get from this 30-day challenge is that you're gonna get into Forex in a safe and nice way. You don't have to figure out everything yourself. You can learn from us. You can take the same trades as us. And plus also you can get access to our VIP Telegram community, where we have 7 different trade signals providers who give you insights, and you can trade there as well, which we will be also taking throughout the live calls in the upcoming challenge. So yeah, basically you get to know how to trade, get your fingers or toes dipped into the water, and you can try it out. And if you decide that, okay, that's not for me, I don't like trading, I don't like making money or losing money, or I cannot handle the pressure, or whatever is your reason, or maybe you just something comes in between and you cannot commit, you can anytime cash out your money from the broker, because that's your own account, only you have access to it, and the money in, money out comes quickly. Well, it depends, of course, what payment processor or method you're using. Crypto in, crypto out is super fast. If you use a debit card or credit card, money is also out kind of fast. I think it's like 1 business day. If you make a bank wire, this is slow, because banking method overall is very slow. It's an international bank transfer to, I think it's Australian bank account. And that takes up to 5 business days. So yeah, choose wisely. I recommend crypto or just a bank card payment, online payment. That's like the fast stuff. But yeah, that being said, I hope you guys got value. Thanks, Kent, for coming. It has been a lovely session, and I hope to see you very soon inside our community. Peace.
Very lovely. Thank you, Antty. Cheers, everybody. Ciao.